Hello everyone, I'm Defudge3004. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy hanging out with you. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming to check it out. If you are new here and you've never been here before, I welcome you to the channel. We are on Aqualis, and we are doing some things. We have just started here. I didn't plan very well. When I came here, I tried to plan as best I could, but I didn't do very good. And right now, we are working to get everything up. As you can see right here, everything is skyrocketing. The heat and the pressure and oxygen are going up really fast. That's good. So we are just trying to get things going here as best as we can. Right now, we probably need to set up a couple of screens, so that way we have that. So let's go to Q and let's go see if we have the screens. You have to start on Aqualis. You have to complete the terraformation of Prime or one of the other planets to be able to come to Aqualis. You cannot start on Aqualis. Let's go ahead and get some silicon, and we'll do the blueprints, and we will probably do... We already have the energy, and maybe we can see about like the transmissions and stuff, and then we can have some really good things going on there, and that should help. So we'll go gather that. There was some right out here that I saw, silicon, so we have that. Right now, this is a water world, and of course we don't have a map that we can go to. Oh, I guess we do have a map that we can go to. These are the islands right now that we have. These are all the islands, so you can see it is not a huge place. We'll have to check that out. I don't know what that is. That's interesting out there. We're gonna have to go see. We have been out to this one. I don't think we've been out to that one, and I think we might have been over to that one, but I'm not sure. So we are just right up here right now. You can see that's where we are and everything, and we just got here by a rocket. Let's go build this stuff first, and we'll go over all of the other things that we're doing. Q, let's go ahead and put in a... Ooh, there's blueprints. We could do that, but I really want to do the... What one was I going to do? Probably transmissions. The blueprints would be good, so that we have that we can see what we need to get things open. But I hope we don't... Well, we'll see if we're wasting our time. If not, then we'll find out. Let's just go and put that guy right there. Okay. And then let's go and do this. So, this shows us everything that we can do right now, and looks like oxygen doesn't have a lot, and looks like everything is kind of locked into place right now, so we're not able to make anything there. Underneath here, we cannot make anything there. So these are the only things left to open up, because everything else has been opened up as far as the main game goes. This is all the things that we need to be able to figure out, and all these things I think we could probably put on a main one. But right now, we can't even do that because... Where's our Quartz? We just got to go see about some things. It's nighttime right now. We came down in a rocket ship on our first episode here, and there was this one here. And we can actually go back if we need to one more time. But we are definitely running low on stuff, and we have to make sure that we have the energy multiplier fuse. I'm leaving all this stuff on here for right now. If we need it later, we can grab it, and I'm just going to say to leave it. Right now, what I would like to do is go see what that place is out there. I don't know. Is that it right out there? Nope, it has to be out there, and I have no idea what's out there. But let's go over to those islands. We're gonna have to make sure that we get our oxygen filled up and our food and water, and then we'll go out to that island and just go see what the heck may be out there. We found a satellite way out there on the second island, and it had everything that we needed to be able to make a trip back, and so I got some other stuff and did a little bit better job, and hopefully we'll still be able to do okay. Let's just go and take those beans. We will go ahead and have a little bit of food. And we're going to go drink some water. And we're going to make sure that we have everything going on here. So I do want to head out this way. I'm hoping that we can find out whatever that is. And I have no idea what that is. We do have some oxygen on us, so we're just gonna have to go see. We're almost at 100 KTI, which is good, but we're not quite there yet. So apparently islands will raise up from the depths, but I really don't know because I've never played this before on this Aqualis, any rate. Holy moly, that's deep. Wowzers, that's crazy. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to, you know, get out there or not. Not even go the right way. How do you like that? Let's try to see if we can. We're at 100 KTI. Come on. Boy, if only we get this guy above the water, that would be the best, huh? We are just not doing very good. I think I'm just going to have to go over to this island over here. You can kind of see snippets of the island underneath. There we go, finally. Good grief. It was not cooperating very well, was it? Or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing, which that could ever be a possibility. I don't think we're going to get out to whatever that is out there right now. I just don't think it's, you know, ready for us. Let's get over here and see what's over here. Looks like it might be a pretty good island to have some stuff on, but I really don't know. I'm going to have to definitely take an oxygen. I'm not going to open up all the clams, you know, for right now. I will look in some. I just want to make sure that, you know, we can find some things if we need to. Because the clams hold, you know, special items and stuff. It'll have all kinds of stuff that we're not finding anywhere else. So let's just look around, see what there is. There is that stuff that the phosphorus that we got from Humble when we took apart a tier 3 fertilizer. So that's cool. This has all of that stuff here. I have no idea what's out here besides stuff. But it doesn't look like there's going to be anything super duper exciting. We will have to head back and maybe we'll look at a couple of clams because we got to keep our oxygen up or we're going to be sorry. Okay, there's some super alloy, genetic trait. We might as well just go and take a couple of those, huh? Okay, we'll take that. I really don't know what all we're going to be finding, but I guess we'll find out as we go. And hopefully we can get something going here soon when our things keep going up, you know, the terraformation. We'll have to go check to see what we need to get to the next level, and hopefully that won't be too hard to do. I'm going to head back home, and then we will see what we need to get to the next level. And hopefully it will happen relatively sooner than later. Well, I'm back home, and I got things gathered. So what I think we're going to do, we already have the terraformation screen. Let's go see about putting up the progress screen. So that we have that. And then we'll gather up that stuff in just a minute. Okay, there we go. Submerged to seismic activity. We do gotta see where they land because we're gonna need those. Let's go see what we can gather. Let's go hope that we can gather quite a bit. I'm hoping it's not too terribly far away, but we'll have to go see. Okay, it's going to be a little bit to get it, but we should be alright. I'm going to gather up what I can here. We do have a little bit of room, and I'm going to go and make another place somewhere else. And we'll get to that as soon as we can. Really want to try to get some more aluminum. That's something that is kind of rare. And so if we can find some of that, that would be for the best. At least as far as what I can tell. Really looking more for aluminum than anything else, because we can find all the rest of the other stuff. It's just aluminum is difficult at best to come by, and that's really deep out there. I'm not going to go out there. Just don't know if we have the resources to, you know, do that. But hopefully we can find good things. So you saw that about seismic activity and that's good. That means that we need to get... Oh, there we go. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yay, now we can see about that. What the heck that may take, I don't know. We were just going to have to go see. Well, might as well just go and take a bit of this stuff. I can come back down and gather this. I just want to gather to me what is the most important. And hopefully I can real quick, like, before we have to head back up. Okay, I'm going to have to probably use an oxygen and go find my base. Hopefully I can. Let's go all the way up. And let's go back to the base. Boy, that water's deep. Holy moly. You just don't realize how deep it really is until you're, you know, trying to get out of it. I did gather up quite a bit of the stuff, and now we have a good portion of it. So there's all of this here. I've been gathering aluminum. There's 2 pieces in there, and there's a whole bunch of pieces in there, and then I have another chest over here, and there's a few pieces in there. So that's the main stuff that's really hard to come by, along with the cobalt. For right now, though, what I thought is we're going to go over to another place. We do have enough stuff on us, so we should be okay. And I'm going to take what I need to build another habitat, and we're just going to go... I think we're going to go over to those bumps way over there. I think that's where we're going. I think I may have been over there, possibly, but I don't remember for sure, so I'm going to go double check the map as we head over there, and it'll build a habitat over there. We should be able to make it okay. Does look like we will probably be okay, and I'm just going to check out those. I do believe that I was over there, like I said, but we're just going to have to go check. Then we'll have a habitat over here too, and then we can have some good things. We're waiting for the seismic activity to come up, and something will happen when that happens, and I don't know when we're going to get to that. So it's like 3.5% or something like that. It's not very high, but it will eventually get there. So we're just going to kind of bide our time and do some stuff in some other places. Okay, I'm over at those other islands. I just need to find a island to kind of set up on. I don't think I'm going to do it on this big one. He's just like, you know, not quite what I was looking for. He's nice and big and everything, but he's also kind of round. And maybe what I'll do is I'll go set up over here. And I'll go see. Is there more coming in? Okay. Didn't know if there was or not, but there might be. Maybe. That looks like it's trying to again. I'm going to go set up the place here. I think on this one, it's a little bit flatter. So we'll just go ahead and get that done. Then we can have a nice place to be, too. That's going to be fairly safe, or so I hope. Then we'll have a place to get oxygen. That should help. Sweet. So, now we have these islands over here. I have no idea what's going to be out here. I'm hoping, you know, we'll find some good stuff. But again, I really don't know. This map is very unique. I do got to say, I've never been on a water world before. So, we'll check a few of the clams, and then we will save other ones for later. Man, that's really steep. I wonder how far... Okay, that goes a long, long ways down very quickly. That's crazy. That's a severe drop-off there, man. Okay. Very interesting islands, I do gotta say. Very interesting. We'll check a couple of these, see what the heck. Well, there's some more iridium. We'll take that. If we could set up another heater, that would be good too. Ooh, hey, look, honey, nice. And some bacteria samples. That is always good. We'll check out the other islands. We'll keep our oxygen up and everything. And once we have a chance, we will definitely be seeing about making some other things. Once we have the chance. We're going to have to look at that thing that we got opened up. But we'll do that here in a little bit. Okay, good. Algae and obsidian. We'll just do some of the single clams for now. Let's head over to some other places and just go see what we may find. So let me know what you think about this world. Do you like the water world? Do you think it's interesting? I like it. I think it's really cool. It's fascinating the way that they have done this. You know, being just a submerged world. Oh, that's where we found that at. Okay, this is where we found that satellite at. This satellite had a whole bunch of stuff that we could, you know, use to get back home, basically, is what was explained to me. So that's, we can get back home once. And that's what that was there for. So that way we had enough stuff to, you know, in case we didn't do so well on our first time, and I didn't, for sure. That is very accurate. Ooh, hey, look, we'll take all that stuff. Then I think I'm gonna probably go over to this one over here. Then we'll have to go back and get our oxygen. Just gonna check a few things. Nothing really much over here. Let's go over to this one over here. That's the big one. Maybe we'll go all the way over to this end one and just go see. Maybe there'll be something decent for us, huh? You know what? Our oxygen is going to run out. Let's go get that filled up first, and then we'll go back that way. Going over to this one. Go see. I don't know if we've looked in all of these. I know we did some, but not very many. Zeolite and obsidian. Nice. Again, I'm just going to do a few of the clams just to conserve other ones for later. So that way we know. I don't think we were out there. No, we were not. That I know of. Okay, good. Aluminum and osmium. How do you like that? I even remember what it was called without having to look at it. That doesn't happen all the time. Okay, nothing up here at all. So, well, we did find some good stuff, at least, and that's awesome. That does help. Let's go ahead and get back. We'll go back over there. We'll go look at that. Well, I guess we can look at that thing over to this habitat over here. We'll see what that is going to take. I have no idea. And then we'll see if how close we are to getting things happening with the seismic activity or whatever it is. Hopefully we'll have a pretty good idea here soon. Let's just get our oxygen up. Okay, let's go to Q. Alright, let's go down to the bottom and let's go to here. So there's that Interplanetary Exchange Shuttle. We don't have any tier 2 rocket engines or super alloy or uranium or circuit boards or any of that stuff. That's going to be the whole problem there. And I don't think we can do anything there. And I know we can't do anything there. So we're definitely just going to have to... We could do some rockets. Maybe that would help get some things going. But we really, really need to go see if we can build like something like this, the Advanced Craft Station, so that we can begin building some good things. I just don't know if we're going to be able to build the right things. We can get some more of the iridium. Then we can build some... Well, we could do that. The tier 3 here would be good. We can't do the tier 4. That's for sure, because we don't have enough stuff. We don't have explosive powder, but we could build a tier 3. I just don't know what all we're going to need for other things. So let me go take a look and see. Ore extractor. Well, boy, if we could find some of this other good stuff, we could actually get some good ores coming up, and that might actually help. So after looking at things, what I think we might do is see about a grass spreader. We do got to watch our water bottles. We don't have a lot of them, and that's going to eat up a few of our water bottles, but there's plenty of water, so that much is not really a worry right now. And we'll be reaching 850 or whatever it is for the KTI, so we can get in that water extractor, and then we can begin getting a lot of water bottles. That way, we're going up that way really quick, so I don't think I'm going to... I'll see if I can make the tier 3 heater. We'll see about making the tier 2 heater for sure, and then we can get some more heat going on, and maybe even put in a few more of the lower end drillers until we can find some better stuff. Let's go ahead and put in this water, this grass spreader. I think that would be the best to help us out, and then we can begin, you know, getting some biomass, and that's gonna probably be the best thing, or so I hope, and maybe that'll help us out quite a bit. I really don't know, but we're just gonna have to try things and try to get something done for sure. Now, we cannot put in anything much else because we just don't have it, and I don't know if we have any more iridium. I don't remember seeing a whole lot of iridium, but maybe there is still some in here somewhere. I just don't know, and it looks like we do have lots of other stuff, just not necessarily what we need. So that's unfortunate, but that does happen because, you know, we did not plan very well. We're at 4.99%, 5%, and that stuff is still going up. Let's go put in a couple more of these. We can only do these because these we can do. Maybe we can put in another one of those. That would help, and that would also do us pretty good. So we'll look at doing that. Let me gather up that stuff, and then we'll put that in. Let's go ahead and put in this tier 3 drill. It is not going to hurt, and it's only going to make things better for us, so that way we can actually get a ways up there quicker. Maybe stick you out there like that way. Okay, there we go. We did use a little bit of aluminum, but that's okay, because that's kind of what we have to do. Now the pressure should really be going up quite a bit quicker, and that's going to help out a lot. Our biomass is starting to come up a little bit, just a little bit, but hey, it's a little bit, and that's what matters. So hopefully this will be coming up quite a bit faster. I do want to go behind us and go see if we can maybe gather up enough stuff and make a base on those islands over that way. They're not too far away, but it's still going to take a little bit to get there. So let me go see if there's anything left that we can salvage. Looks like all the stuff that was here has pretty much disappeared because I gathered up a good portion of it, like I said. So I'm just going to have to gather up the stuff that we need to make another habitat, and then we'll go over there. Let's go and head over there, and let's go set up another base over there, another habitat. Hopefully things will progress enough. We're getting somewhat close to be able to open up the water thing. That's going to help out quite a bit. We'll get some water once we get over there. Hopefully there'll be something over here that we can use. It's going to be a little slow getting everything started, but with all that stuff screaming up there really good, that's going to help out a lot. Make this a little bit easier transition than when we first originally started out on Planet Crafter. I got the base set up. Now we need to do a little exploring. Again, there's not going to be a lot of stuff yet. I'm hoping that the stuff comes in soon, but we won't know until we actually get that far. Looks like there's some small islands. It kind of makes a C out here, letter C, from what I saw on the map. So we'll just check. Maybe we'll check one of these over here. See what these ones hold. Okay, good. There's some more food. That'll help. I don't really want to go through them all because, you know, as you know, you need high levels to get the better stuff, and maybe there won't be any higher, better stuff. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see what all happens. Let's go out here. Let's go see if there's anything worth noting out here. Doesn't look like it, but there may be stuff coming up from, you know, those places that could actually help us out in the near future. Looks like there is something. Oh, wow, look at that. There is something out there, and I don't know what it is. We're going to have to go over there and check that out. We will do that. Let me get my oxygen up, and then we're going to head over that way. We're going to go see what the heck that is down there. Let's go out there to where we can see whatever that is. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to, but we're going to go see if we can see anything. I'm hoping that we can. And I'm hoping that it's going to be somewhat good, because I really don't know. If we can find anything good, that would definitely help. Just want to try to get up on top of it before we dive down, because I don't know how far down that's going to be. And so it looks like it's all kinds of land down here, but I don't know what it's going to be down here. Looks like there's some more of these. Cool. Okay, that's all right. Ooh, hey, cosmic quartz, cosmic quartz. Sweet. And these, I don't know what they are, but we'll find out. Well, we are going to find out soon. Just want to gather up a couple, 3 of these. Okay, we'll just take some stuff. That way, ooh, hey, look, honey and plastic. Nice. And then we're going to have to get back home. This one looks different. Oh, that's a bigger one. Nice. That's some good stuff there. That's cool. All right, so we did actually find a really good place. You just got to go a long ways out. We don't have a lot of room right now, but we will. We're going to have to take an oxygen before we head back. I can tell you that much. So let's go check out another one of these big ones, huh? There we go. Sweet. Good food. All right. And then we will take... Ooh, we're going to take that lerma. That way we can get some more of the grass spreaders going. And I think that would help out quite a bit. Let's get back up and let's head back over to wherever it is that we need to go. And now I just have to figure out where that is. Aha. Over that way. Alright, we're going to have to use an oxygen before we get over there, but that's okay. We can get most of the way over there. I think that would actually help. And maybe we won't have as much of a struggle. So we found some good clams. That is awesome. Found some of the green ones that have extra things in them. That is amazing. Good thing I did see that thing sticking up down there, because I might not have known otherwise. That made me jump. I got it. Okay. Well, I think we're doing pretty good, and we're going to have to probably go back, make sure everything's okay back at our main base. But we do have some things that we now know about. And I don't believe there's anything up here, okay? Just wanted to make sure there wasn't any of those green ones up here, because if there was, I was going to collect those. I think those are only going to be in places that are a long ways out, or something like that, but I don't know. We'll have to go and see, and we'll probably set up, you know, little places across the islands as we go, and set up little tiny bases that are maybe a little more than tiny. But for right now, we're just gonna, you know, keep this stuff going. That is so good right there. That's so awesome. That cosmic quartz helps out a lot. Let's go to Q and let's go see. So we only need 1 cosmic quartz. We have that, but we don't have any of the other stuff. And we will get that eventually. Of that I am sure. It's just how long and all of that. Let's get back to our main base. And let's go ahead and go see how everything is doing over there and what we may need once we, you know, get to that point. I set up as of yet another chest in our main base, and now we have this cosmic quartz. So quartz containing tremendous amounts of energy. We have some silkworms, and we have a little bit of algae and osmium rod, a whole bunch of stuff. This is actually working out pretty good so far. I think we're going to be okay. It's just trying to keep everything going as much as we possibly can, and we're making our way up to that level to where we can actually make this. So 875 is going to be coming up here very soon. We're at 7.2 0.17%, and that's cool. So this has completely different stuff than what the main, any of the other ones did, which is pretty awesome. I do like that. And we have some biomass coming up, and we can get some more biomass happening. That would be great. So right now we don't really have anything underneath here to do, because that's going to be quite a ways away. We'll be at 1 MTI soon, or GTI, whatever it is, I don't know, soon, but then we have a longer ways to go. And underneath here, that's going to be a long ways to go, because, that's just a long ways to go. We are making progress. That is good. We're going up really quickly here, and we're skyrocketing here still, and that's excellent. Hopefully we will still be okay. So this is Planet Crafter. We're on Aqualis, and we have a little bit of grass coming in, which is good. We can plant some more and get some more going, and that's going to help out quite a bit. And we do have the things to do that. I just want to get the water coming in first with the water collector, so we have some bottled water, because we're going to need that, because there is no ice anywhere here that I know of. And we found some places way out there that's going to help us out. We might even go out in another direction soon, next time or something, and just go see if there are some other things that we can find, because if there is, that would probably help us out a lot. If we could find some more of those green clams or whatever, that would be great. That would be the biggest boon to us, to be honest. So this has been fun. I do enjoy this. This is amazing. This world is hard. Excuse me. This world is very hard, and hopefully we'll continue to improve here. We just got to kind of conserve for right now until we can get some better stuff going on. If you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for watching and all of that stuff. You are amazing, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.